Well, Halloween is a little over a week away. If you are planning a spooky party but need some ideas on spooky-themed snacks and dishes, we've got you covered.
We've got you covered for sure. Celebrity caterer Andrea Coriali of Elegant Affairs is here with some easy-to-make recipes that look complicated.
They're not
easy.
complicated. It's really, really, really easy to do all of these things.
Fantastic.
So here to my right, I have mason jars. This is just a spin-off on cookies and milk. I took a mason jar, put a little bit of honey on the outside, crumbled Oreo cookies to make this great rim, and then with a magic marker, you can just make these little boo faces or scary faces, fill them with milk, and when the kids come home from school, you'll love them. But for adults, you can also make like a mudslide or something a little bit with a little bit of alcohol.
A little kick to them.
And yeah, and they're so easy to make. And these little black and white straws you can get in any craft store.
That is so cute. You just stick them on the side?
You just stick them on the side. I have a little double stick tape. If you wanted to, you can tie them with a little bit of ribbon. And they're just very, very festive.
For sure. What are the apples?
Okay, these are candy apples, but everyone is used to seeing the red candy apples. You can easily buy black food coloring, just like you can red food coloring, and you basically you heat up the sugar and the corn syrup on the stove. You get it to a certain temperature. You dip the apple in, and they're black and they're spooky and they're fun. And you can use anything for a stick. Here we have something that was store-bought in a craft store, which are little bones, but you can use sticks, you can use straws,
whatever you have on
whatever
hand.
you have available.
Love it.
Okay, tomato soup. Again, kids come home from school, tomato soup is a great thing to make, but this time we have a crouton made out of bread with a ghost cookie cutter, a little melted cheese on top, and little capers for the eyes, and you have this. Aren't those fabulous?
Oh, it's going to come out.
Yeah.
I was trying to make it so you can see, but
they're really, really, really adorable.
They are
and
adorable.
You can just kind of make them like
and,
that.
and you have the cookie cutter here, so that's all you have to do is get the cookie cutter.
Yeah, cookie cutters are key whenever you're doing many of these things.
Okay.
So here, these are little buffalo chicken dumplings, and with the red sauce, it kind of mimics a pumpkin. And for the stock, we have a little bit of, we have a celery skewer, a little bit of blue cheese on the bottom. So they look like pumpkins, but it's a great hors d'oeuvre. So while everybody's trick-or-treating, invite some of your friends over and have this great hors d'oeuvre.
Adorable.
And what do you have the peppers in?
That's next.
Yeah.
You know what? This is a crudité. So everyone puts out regular vegetables. These are just, the red and black makes it a little bit more ominous. And so it's a little bit more holiday-like. So you take the red vegetables, you put spinach dip on the bottom, black votives, and people can kind of just grab and graze and move around and talk.
Okay, so inside you said it's spinach dip.
Yep, it's spinach dip.
Okay, so gotcha.
So everybody grabs their individual vessel.
And you don't have to be going back.
Instead of having to go back and forth and back and forth.
This is something that the next thing that the kids will love.
Okay, I know the name is a little questionable, but it's called booger popcorn.
Love it.
And it's green. So you take your popcorn, again, very much like the candy apples. You take sugar, you take corn syrup, a little bit of green food coloring. You make your popcorn, you kind of mix it together, put it on parchment paper, let it dry, and you have great sweet popcorn.
So do you have to do that on the stove first?
You do it on the stove first, and then you kind of just pour it on, mix it together, and lay it out on parchment paper to dry.
And this is so cute. So you took these, you made these little cones, and then you put stickers on them?
Yeah, then paper cones, craft paper, and then you can get moons or stars, and you can do this for any holiday.
Andrew just ate a booger popcorn.
These are cake pops, and I love these. These are basically orange cake and yellow cake, again, to mimic the little candy corns that you see this time of year. Put a little bit of whipped cream on top. You make the cake, you cut it out, and you just stack it. And then right before you serve it, put some whipped cream. Hard-boiled eggs, right? You're going to spray paint them with edible gold spray paint. You take a black magic marker, you make the skull faces, and now you've taken hard-boiled eggs and made them very Halloween.
I didn't even know there was edible spray paint.
It's called Wilton, makes all different colors, and this is the gold color.
And an added touch by just painting the egg carton.
Yep, you can paint this black, and now all of a sudden you have something healthy, something fun, and I mean, everybody eating protein now. Everybody wants protein.
Here's another cookie cutter idea.
Cheese and crackers. Again, just a cookie cutter. You have little pumpkins, you have little ghosts, and then we took a little bat-shaped cookie cutter and we made some toast to go with that.
Very nice. And then those
are bananas. Again, put them on a popsicle stick. You kind of dip them in white chocolate, and then there's cookie crumbles in a little mason jar to make them stand up, and it's a great healthy snack.
That's cute.
All right, after dinner drinks, after everybody finishes eating their Halloween dinner, get out the black Sambuca, just do a little rim with the orange sugar and a licorice stick, and you have a great after dinner drink.
Now, do you have to buy orange sugar? You could do the same thing with the food coloring.
You can buy the orange sugar.
Oh, okay.
It's really, easy to buy and easy to find. And then, of course, hummus beans parfait. People are always eating guacamole parfaits, or this is a bean parfait. You make the orange tortilla crisps, and it kind of has those Halloween-ish flavors.
That's terrific. First, I thought it was like a coffee dessert, but this is beans and hummus.
No, those are beans and hummus, and you can have extra chips on the side just in case somebody wants to have a few more chips, or even some spoons for people that don't want to eat carbs.
Vanessa saw me eating the bigger popcorn.
I love these. Is this chicken meatballs? How did you do this?
Those are buffalo chicken meatballs.
Okay, they're meatballs.
Or you can use regular meatballs.
Okay,
but here I have cookie cutters too. So you guys, I just wanted to show you how to make these.
Oh, really? You know what?
We are going to have the recipes.
But we have them online.
These are online.
On our website, CBSNewYork.com.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us this morning. We're back tonight at 11:30.